Welcome back to Stone Post Outdoors. After a long break from YouTube, I am back. I'm going to show you a quick tour of my enclosed trailer that I converted into a camper slash toy hauler. So I'm going to show you what I did, the process of it, and if you guys want to build your own, here's a good kind of base plan or reference to look at and hopefully help you decide what you want to do on yours. The first thing that I did when I got this trailer was take all this plywood off, and I added some insulation in, just 1-inch foam board. I put all of that in the walls, this ceiling, and this back door. I didn't worry about the floor because it's 1-inch plywood, and then with this foam mat, it adds a little bit of insulation, so I'm not too worried about the floor. I'm planning on making some camping videos with this, so I guess we'll find out how well it actually works when it's super cold. Up first, we've got the sink, which I just use these blue camping totes is what they're made for, and I've drilled a hole in the back and have just a tube that runs up to this little battery pump that it's rechargeable. It turns on, lights up, shows you how much battery is left. And then you can just fill up those totes. Runs into this sink that I made out of a big dog bowl. Put a drain into it. Comes down into this gray water tank here. Got the axe just in case. Some stabilizer jacks. So when you unhook, these trailers are pretty wobbly. So when you use those, it definitely helps just make everything more solid. I've got a shelf down here with some kitchen supplies, toilet paper towels, extra charging cables, bungee cords. That's what I use to tie everything down with, is bungee cords. I got a big pack of them, a bunch of different sizes. This is a bathroom tent thing, and then a solar panel that I use to recharge this battery box. There's these lights in here that run off of a DeWalt battery, a switch, and then this little inverter thing here that you can get off of Amazon for 10 bucks. So I can recharge my DeWalt batteries, charge my phone, light, it's got a light on it, AC output. These little net storage containers are perfect for quick things like a trash can, some duct tape for repairs, a little survival kit, compass and stuff. Got a first aid kit up here, some extra charging cords, a padlock for my hitch. I added this extension cord that has a rubber gasket that goes outside that you just screw in and add some silicone and it waterproofs it. Then if you're ever somewhere with a plug, all you need is an extension cord, and then you've got a regular plug inside with either a power strip for extra stuff, or if you just need one thing to charge, you've got that. For heating and cooling, I have a portable air conditioner that goes right here in this little spot. And then, of course, if I have electricity, I can run it. My battery box doesn't have enough power to run that, so I'm kind of thinking about upgrading and getting a bigger battery box. I've got this propane hose that will fit a Mr. Buddy heater, so I can hook it up to a 5-pound propane tank and then run a Mr. Buddy heater in here. And that's kind of my heating and cooling situation for the trailer. I've got a little toolkit in here, some gloves, some propane bottles, a citronella candle, cutting board, just some more kitchen stuff, a cast iron pan down there, and a 2-burner Coleman stove. I cut in these windows. It was pretty easy to just outline. There's a side piece of trim, so I outlined that and cut it out with a sheet metal Sawzall blade. And then they just fit in there with some silicone and screw together. They open up, good breeze in, but they're also tinted so they don't let too much sunlight in, or where they're dark at night, you can't really see into them too well. This little fold-up table comes up. These little hinges are off of Amazon, were like 10 bucks, and makes it really handy to be able to fold it out of the way, but then have a pretty strong table. Moving to the back, I installed E-Track all along here, and then these separate little connectors, these little single slots, so that I can put more 2x4s across here and put my little boat in here and still be able to slide under it and camp and sleep. Just got them all along the edge here. These are just some plywood sheets that I cut down to fit. I cut them at 30 inches wide so that they'll fit up on the top, and I can make bunk beds out of this, an extra storage shelf. That's why the hinges back there, so that it'll fit side to side in my trailer. I've got a smoke detector, carbon monoxide, fire extinguisher, all good things to have when you're staying in here because this is like a home now. So I definitely wanted smoke detector, carbon monoxide. If anything ever happened, they would alert me and I could wake up. Here it is converted into the bunk bed style setting. It's pretty easy to convert it over. You just pick up these plywood sheets, throw them up here. You can put a 2x6 up here to give you a little bit of a ledge, so if you've got a little kid up here, they don't roll out. These little brackets are made to fit a 2x4 or 2x6, whichever, and they just drop right into these little single E-Track spots. They fit in there pretty snug. It's pretty easy to modify these, hang them up onto the wall, and then move them around wherever you need them to go. Make sure these E-Track slots, either the big one or single ones, they come with screws. Make sure that you get those in there good, and that's the main reason for this plywood. There is metal studs within the wall, and I tried to hit a stud where I could on this longer piece and the single pieces, but I wasn't always able to hit a stud, so these ones are just into the plywood and they're still pretty strong. There's these vents that come in the trailer, and I was worried about dust getting in, so I just put some duct tape over them while it's in storage or you're going down a dusty road to keep the dust out. I had some leftover beadboard from my house, so that's what I closed the ceiling off with, and then just used some white duct tape as trim. This is a 6-foot by 12-foot enclosed trailer with a single axle. I think it's rated at 3,000 pounds for its capacity. I think we could pretty easily sleep 3 to 4 people in here with some more plywood and make a double bunk bed, the lengthwise. So it's a pretty easy to build and make it however you want it with the E-Track, the plywood. It's all movable. Easy to move your little brackets, your E-Track around. I've got an extra pack of just these single E-Track selections, so I can put those wherever I want. Even if I'm hauling something and need an extra one somewhere, all I need is a drill to run those screws in to the wall. Good to go. Make sure to subscribe to see more upcoming videos from the YouTube channel with this camper, more hunting videos. I've got some plans written down. Comment if you have any questions about the trailer. I'll try to answer them. If you want to build your own and you're on the fence, I would strongly recommend doing it. I really like this, and for the price point, it's a lot better than buying an actual camper. And if you're like me and just wanted a utility trailer, be able to do different things with it, this was definitely the way to go that worked for me. And just having the capabilities to change things out, do different things, I really like that flexibility of it. It's a smaller trailer, so I can pull it with my pickup. Our Durango pulls it pretty well. As always, thanks for watching Stone Post Outdoors, and we'll catch you on the next one.